I have never seen a puffin in the wild. The first time I saw a puffin was in a zoo in Tenerife. Here is an actual picture I took back then. So I figured I would drive to the south coast where I know there are some puffins and check them out. The best place to see them in the south is definitely the Westman Islands, which is about a 100-mile drive and a boat trip away. The other best option is Borgarfjörður Eystri, which might as well be in Jan Mayen.
There is also a small colony with viewpoints at Dyrhólaey, which is about 116 miles away, although foot traffic there is sometimes restricted. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but I figured I would just risk it and drive there.
But then I saw this post by the local police. Police officers picked up this casual fella downtown Reykjavík. I really didn't know that you could see puffins so close to Reykjavík, or even in Reykjavík for that matter.
Even though I drive past this thing every single day.
So I spoke to my friends at Elding again. And sure enough, they offered puffin spotting trips for $50 each. I did some quick math and I realized it would cost me about the same to drive to the south, and it would cost me about $6 million to drive to Borgarfjörður Eystri. And it didn't hurt that they gave me a 2-for-1 and a 10% discount for anybody watching this video.
Hello.
See what it is?
Yes, it's the Puffin Man.
We're back. Yeah. Are you gonna be a guide?
I'm gonna be your guy.
Hey.
You see the video?
I did see the video. I don't know if I saved you, but I guess I caught that.
I didn't throw up, so I was really grateful.
I didn't have to clean it, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which boat are we going on?
We're going on this boat over here, Elding 2. Old luxury yacht that has been converted.
Very fancy Puffin tour.
We got 29 people on board today. It's quite a lot. It's a video, because you can be over people's heads.
This time I'm gonna try and be at front. Well, there is no front.
It tends to be the best place to be. So just up the front here,
Yeah.
where it's sort of flat there, and as we slow down coming into the island, we go sort of in nose first, just because we get that curvature there, we can get a bit closer. Do you have a zoom lens on that thing, by the way, or?
Not on that, no.
No.
Did you bring the
Okay.
camera?
I brought the camera.
Because
zoom on that.
we'll still be a good 20 or so meters away. It is high tide, so we get a bit closer than normal. We'll still be a
Not
good
that
20 or so
close.
meters
Yeah.
away.
Hopefully there will be 27 really tiny tourists on board the boat.
Last couple of days, we had a couple of Arctic skuas on Lunde Island, which is probably the one we'll go to. We've had some really nice videos of them chasing the puffins, trying to steal the food of the parrots, and the puffins jumping into the water to escape them, making these massive skids and splashes. So hopefully we see some of that. So
Bit of a show.
the GoPro's really good for that kind of thing.
I really hope to see that, but first Liam told me off camera that there was an actual puffin on the boat that had just flown aboard one day and never left, and I got really excited.
He didn't tell me it was dead. This time we'll not make the same mistake. We go at the front.
Yes.
So we went upstairs and to the front, which may have been a mistake, but
We get a steering wheel. I always wanted to cast in a boat.
Now is your chance.
Oh,
You
it's
finally
stuck.
made it. How long you can pretend?
I wonder if he's going to give us a seasickness tablet.
Maybe this one isn't long enough. This is just an hour back and forth, isn't it?
Hour and a half. So apparently this is the kind of set I'd recommend. It's a zoom lens.
Yeah.
It's only 105 millimeters, but let's see if it do. And a tripod.
right.
Keep it stable. You know, on a boat it's still going to be difficult, I think. I'm going to be shooting video more than pictures, but a couple of pictures. See how easy it is.
Okay.
Difficult, I guess. What's on your meanest looking face? There's a seat, but we're not sharing. I did not realize this, but you can actually go to the front of the boat.
Yeah. He said so when we were getting on board.
I thought you meant downstairs.
No, you can get up along the sides and all the way to the front there.
How much are you willing to bet that they're gonna do like that Titanic thing?
$100.
Don't like my odds.
I mean, I would definitely do a Titanic thing if I was out there. I'm the king of the world.
But I'd be the king.
Why? It's... I identify as king.
I'm gonna be careful here, or else I'll get cancelled. Cancelled Warp Iceland.
I can do a head count then. We can make sure we have everyone.
Hope you haven't already lost somebody.
here's the mission. See tourists pretend to be on the Titanic,
Come on, be the king. Be the
get a
king.
photo of a puffin that isn't sad, and catch a slow motion video of an Arctic skewer stealing from a puffin.
It'll be perfect high tide in about 30 minutes. So we're on a great time.
Excellent.
Great timing.
Perfect.
Perfect timing.
Perfect.
There are 3 possible islands we're going to. Can't remember the names. I'll put them on the screen.
One of them is Lunde or Puffin Island.
Yeah, Puffin Island, yeah. I think we're actually going to that one.
Yeah.
Because the other 2 are over there.
All right.
And we're heading that way.
That way.
It's got Puffin in the name and it's gotta be good, right?
You think so?
But it is the longest boat ride, so I guess we're gonna be out for an hour and a half.
instead of an hour. Usually this tour is an hour, but they did say hour, hour and a half.
Okay.
They're not doing it. I'm thoroughly disappointed.
You and me both. I'm $100 out.
Just a few minutes into our boat ride and Liam spots the first puffin in the ocean. We missed it.
A dot flying off.
Then finally, after 39 years of waiting, I spot my first actual puffin in the wild that I know is a puffin.
Oh, he left.
They really don't want me to see them.
No, I think you may have jinxed this whole boat.
Definitely. There's another one. No worries, there would be plenty of puffins. And as we approached Puffin Island and the boat slowed down to a crawl, the engine went quiet. And it seemed like everything was getting more quiet. And the trip turned into a relaxing adventure. We started spotting the puffins in their thousands. It was time to start my mission to capture my very first photograph of a puffin in the wild. That would turn out to be a challenge. First of all, the boat is never still. Even though it was exceptionally calm day, the boat is also full of people who had pretty much all gone downstairs by now to get closer to the puffins. This had its benefits and it gave me plenty of room to operate, but I was still definitely a little too far from the puffins.
And look, they're up in the hills there as well. Up the top there, above all the seagulls. Can you see them?
Oh yeah, wow.
See the green up there?
Getting a good picture of a puffin from the island, for example, is impossible from that distance. But I got lucky. A couple of puffins started approaching the boat as if they were ducks on a pond waiting for bread. So I got into a good position at the side of the boat and I snapped some pictures I'm pretty happy with. Mission accomplished. Then I just started to record them. The GoPro didn't catch anything other than me battling the tripod really, but I tried two different settings for my videos on the Sony camera. 4K at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 120 frames per second, or slow motion to see if I could catch the Arctic skewers stealing from the puffins. We had seen this happen a couple of times, it was just a question of catching it on camera. Easy, right? Well, no, it turns out that the puffin is also quite good at avoiding the Arctic skewer, and I was about to give up when I caught this. I think the parasite got it. Starting to feel a tiny bit like sick. So I'm glad we're heading back now.
Starting to look a bit green. Not just your outfit, but the rest too.
That was great.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice and peaceful. I liked it.
It didn't take very long either. It's just 1 hour. Counting that.